current trends, basically, I would say that the market has been growing over the years. We've been established 2011 as a stock market, as a stock exchange specifically. I would like to frame it in 3 words, PPF. That is people, products, and framework. So we've set up the right framework so far. That is the soft infrastructure, the rules and the regulations are in place. They are all up to standard internationally. And the people, the players in the market, which are the intermediaries and investors and professionals accordingly. We have a number of stock brokers and custodian banks and fund managers who have now established in the country. So and they are doing the business. So that is about the people. Of course, we are still developing the skills across the market, which is a continuous business we conduct. But most importantly, when you are creating a market, you are looking at the products, the product development. So far we have developed the debt market instruments, which is corporate bonds and government bonds mainly, which are the dominant products on the market. And we also have stocks and companies which are listed on the market. We have so far 8 companies which are listed on the market, and 4 of them are from the region and 4 are from Rwanda. And the trend is continuing because we have seen interest also in the small and medium enterprise market segment, which we launched last year. So we're expecting a few companies to list on the market fairly soon. In the next few months, we should be having some SMEs listing on the market. So that's the product line. So there are also a few other products we are developing. REITs, those are real estate investment trust, and ETFs, those are exchange traded funds, and so on. So those are the products we are trying to develop on the market so far. But the ones which are already existing are the equities through 8 listings so far, and the bonds which have been progressing quite well. In terms of volumes, we could say that they have been also on the increase. The people are also investing more and more in the market, especially the retail investors. Also, we are gaining momentum. I could say that investment accounts which have been opened in this market so far, 50,000 at least people who are now buying the instruments we have on the market. So whether they are fixed income or equities and so on, that number has been on the increase over the years, and the trend keeps going higher. So we could say that maybe the market capitalization is another trend. Someone looks at another metrics, which is standing currently at $3.4 billion. If you add also the fixed income, it goes up to $3.8 billion, which is close to 48% of GDP of the country. So I would say that that is a positive development, but we still have a lot more to do in terms of products. We need more listings coming to the market. But in a nutshell, that's what has been happening. For this year, all share index is up 5%. Still have to see what happens by the end of the year. So in terms of transaction value in the stock market of Rwanda, transaction value are closing in $1 billion. So in value of monies that have exchanged hands in this market, or whether it has been raised or exchanged hands on the secondary market, which is something we also look at. By year end, it should be about $1 billion.
We have the excellent ecosystem for the stock market to thrive. So government has put in place the regulations that you need, the systems, the procedures that you need for a stock market to thrive, which means that anyone who wants to enter the market and trade on the stock exchange actually has very smooth entry, and that's something that's very important to understand. What we need is to boost activity, but we've already done everything. We put all building blocks in place for anyone to come in and do business. So if anything, I think it's a very attractive place to do business.
First years of doing business, because we've been doing this for 17 years now, it was much more the smaller countries that were very interested in reforming their business climate, trying to improve regulations.